This is a tutorial for making perforated initials on a cube using Blender. I usually start by setting up my scene parameters to be English units, where 1 is equal to 1 inch, uh, and the grid correspondingly. So the first thing I do is you need to do is add the first word, first initial, and use the gunplay font. I downloaded it from the internet and placed it in a folder inside my Blender folder, and double click on it, and it will be applied to the text. Edit the text and put the first initial. In this case, I'm using XYZ, so X will be the first in the letter. After this, I create another object, another text object. This time it's going to be the Y, and doing the same thing by applying the same font to it. And after this, of course, I will add the third letter, which is Z. And so right now they're all paper thin, one on top of the other, top of each other. And I select the, okay, that's adding the letter Y. And the letter Z. After that, I select the whole thing. And so I could position the whole group of objects into the origin. Then I'm just magnifying it to see what the effect will be after I start rotating the letters. First letter I rotate is the X, and I rotate it around along the X-axis so it's upright on the XZ plane. The Z is gonna be on the other side, which is on the YZ plane, upright also, but I rotated two times, one around the X-axis and another one around the Z. Y is kept where it is because it's already properly located. Then I select the whole structure and extrude the whole thing like that. Uh, but I'm trying to control it so that it's about the length is about twice the size of a letter. After this, I position to an overhead view and then add a cube in the center right there. And by dragging the circle, I can scale the size of the cube such that it contains uh, all the letters all in inside its volume. After that, I select all three letter extrusions and then convert them to mesh, getting ready for Boolean operations. First thing I do is take the cube and then do a difference on the first letter, which is on the X, and apply it. And once you turn off when you hide it, now it shows the X has been already cut into the cube. Then I do the same thing for the Y. So hiding the Y object will reveal that the hole is already punched into the hole, into the cube. And finally I do the same for Z, and then I'll get the final cube, which has all the letters perforated on all sides. And as you can see, you can move it around and the hole goes all the way through. So now I can export this to an STL. I usually, because it's already set to one unit equal to 25 millimeters, at this point, when I do the STL export, I can choose to do it to, for example, 30 millimeters. So it's a little bigger than a cubic inch and save it an STL. That's it. Thanks for listening.